Oui. Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Taro. Today is April 17th, 2024. April 17th, Wednesday, 2024. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. I haven't done my hair yet, but I will. Who am I trying to impress? So, um, yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start pulling cards. So you have to, if you're gonna spin, make sure you're not spinning near that. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with Kipper. I haven't used this deck in. Did you say Kipper? Sticker. Oh, sticker. Oh, where'd you get these? Very cool. Oh, you can put them on the character. Oh my god, I keep yawning. Someone. I just noticed that these cards say 2016 US games. So someone could be trying to play a game with you since 2016. Oh shit, wow. Yeah. I just noticed that this says 2016 US games. So yeah. Someone could have been trying to play a game with you since 2016, and that they like, I don't know, they can't anymore. Like, either they can't anymore, or like they're playing by themselves, or like, this is kind of giving me the energy, like, you know how when she's so cute. Wow, I keep stretching. It feels amazing. You know how like someone's like, let's say there's like two people or like two kids, right? And one of them's like, "Play with me, come on, let's play, play with me." And the other one's just like, "No, I don't want to play. I don't want to play this game." This is what it feels like. Someone's just like, "Let's play, let's play." And you're just like, no thanks. I don't want to play a game. I'm good. But I feel like somebody, I don't know, 2016. It's, look, I'll show you. It says US 2016 US games right here. Whoa! You did an amazing job. Can I have one? Thank you. Another one? Thank you. Another one. Thank you. Another one. Thank you. Another one. I love it. Thank you. Look at all the stickers she gave me. How cool. What about you? You have to have stickers. No, you keep some stickers. Whoa, look at us. We're so cool. So, yeah, you see how it says right here? It says U.S. 2016 U.S. Games. So yeah, somebody could have been trying to do that. Hold on. I gotta wait because she's decorating my other hand. So you gotta give me a second before I can continue. Thank you. Oh, my baby. Oh. And then she like kissed my hands. I love you. You gonna put them back? Okay. So while you're doing that, I guess I'm just gonna shuffle and get cards because I don't want to disturb her. You know what I mean? All right. So that's, I guess, the picture. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So I guess we're gonna do this old school style before mommy knew how to shuffle properly. This one. Child. Look at that. We have child. Oh, here you go. You still in my hand. So first card is child. Oh, here, you want this hand? Thank you. Green shorts, I love it. Privileged lady. So you could have been a privileged lady since you were a child, and oh, the yellow one here. And it's kind of one of those things that carries on, you know, like generational wealth, or like whatever you have, and if you have children, it passes on down to your children. So if you are a privileged lady, so too your child will be a privileged child, privileged lady, privileged man. What the heck is going on with my pronunciation? The glasses. Okay. So I feel like somebody could have been trying to play a game with you since since 2016, because they knew you were a privileged lady. This also has to do with your child, your childhood. I'm all done. Since your childhood, someone could be So there could be an adult jealous of another adult's childhood. So there's, like I said, there's two adults. One adult is like, look at me, blah, blah, blah. And the other adult is like, you, collective, would be like, no thanks, I don't want to play. I don't want to pay attention to you, or whatever it is. But the adult, oh my goodness, my words. The adult, the person that wants your attention, that has been trying to play games with you since 2016, that person is jealous. Baby, I don't have any more stickers on this hand. It's all on this hand. You took them all. She took them all from this arm and put them on this arm. That adult, so there's an adult, a grown adult, right, that is jealous of your childhood. And in turn, they could be, if you have children, they could, adults is jealous of your children because of your status, either in society, the community, your job, spiritually, whatever it is. You are a privileged person. Now, I came out as privileged lady, so you could be a divine feminine, right? So you have an adult that is jealous of not only you, but your childhood, and if you have children, your children as well. This person is just all around jealous, right? That's really what this is. So it's kind of like, in a way, now I understand, I'm not saying it's excusing it, but the reason why they're jealous is because it's something with their inner child that they never got, or they never got to experience, or whatever it is. it's their inner child is jealous of, kids. Like, they be on the playground like, oh, that's not fair. So and so has that. So and so has this. I want one. I want that too. That's how they operate from. They operate from their unresolved, unloved, childhood trauma, neglect, self. Okay? So you would see, first glance, you would see an adult. But in reality, they are just a sad, neglected child. And that's just what that is. Right? I'm not trying to throw shade or anything. But they just gotta start doing the work. Baby, mommy needs my hand. I need my hand. But I love what you did. Okay. She did a fantastic job. All right. Something could have been going on. Huh? Oh boy. Well, bad health. Amazing. Beautiful. So you, privileged lady, are not in bad health. Despite all the games that were trying to be played on your behalf, or at a competition, at a jealousy, you're not in bad health. You're pretty good. Also, this child is upright, so your inner child, you could have healed that. You're pretty healthy all around, not just internally, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, but physically as well. You're pretty good. Okay, Divine Feminine, so that's amazing. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love it, wonderful. Baby girl, you want one? No. Okay. Here. You took them all. But take this one. Here you go. Here, give me your arm. Your arm. Uh-oh. I'm putting it right here. Yeah, give me 1 second. Hello? Yeah. Right here, look, I put him right here. You can put him right here, I don't care. It's just a desk. Alright. So, also, if somebody wanted you and your child to be in bad health, you're not. You and your child are not in bad health, because it's just not meant to be. It's just not what... It just wasn't written that way. Okay? So if somebody was trying to play games on you, trying to make sure that you would be sick, or you would be in bad health, or your inner child would be in bad health, and or you and your child would be in bad health, it's just not happening. Message of concern. So there's a message of concern out here. Somebody could be getting a message of concern that you're not in bad health, that you're pretty good. Your child is pretty good. You're pretty healthy all around. Your inner child's good. Your child out here is good. Like, everything's pretty good. Good. So, yeah, someone could be getting a message of concern because of that. Somebody is very wicked and jealous. I mean, like, this is somebody who operates out of jealousy. I'm getting, this is kind of like a, whoever's been playing games or doing this is like, it's giving Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing Whore of Babylon. That's so funny. The Whore of Babylon is jealous of you because you're a privileged lady and they are a whore. Right? A privileged lady, let me put it like this, right? A privileged lady, she is naturally royal and noble and poised and clean, and she doesn't have to buy her affections. She doesn't have to sleep for her affections. You know, she's just royal, noble. It just comes to her naturally. Like, she was just, so you could have just been born with the status of, like, everybody wants to give you things, everybody respects you, everybody bows down to you. I know that's a little extreme, but that's just the energy of this privileged lady. Like you were just meant to have a specific life. You were just meant to be a specific way. A Queen of Wands in reverse, right? She's very jealous, competitive, not really attractive. She sleeps around. It's kind of like given, like, well, if you give me this, I'll do this for you. It's like that hoary, sultry energy. I don't know. But anyways, so that's the difference between this privileged lady and the person that's been trying to play games since 2016. So they could have been jealous of the fact that you were always a privileged lady and they have to like sleep around to get what they want, right? That's the main difference. That's why it's given Queen of Wands in reverse energy. This is, I feel like somebody, like, this energy has been coming up in my readings a lot lately, like a feminine competing with another feminine. And it's just like, you're competing for what at this point? What are you doing, right? So again, let's message of concern. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's see what happens. Yeah, somebody was really trying to mess with your health. Your mental, spiritual, emotional, financial. That's another thing with the privileged lady. If they were trying to put you in bad financial health, it's not happening because you're meant to be. Look at, she's a privileged lady. She's dressed, poised, elegant. She's got tons of space. She's got a beautiful, what is that, gazebo or whatever behind her. Right? She doesn't need for much. She doesn't need for anything because she has everything. She's a privileged lady. You know, everything she has, it's like been put on a silver platter for her. And I feel like somebody was jealous of that because they are a Queen of Wands in reverse and you are a privileged lady. Right? I'm hearing Marie from the Aristocrats. A lady doesn't start fights. Marie says something like that. She says that a lady doesn't start fights. So that's you, like a proper lady, and someone is just like jealous because they're not they're a Queen of Wands in reverse. You're not a proper lady if you're a Queen of Wands in reverse. So how is it that a Queen of Wands in reverse is going to compete with a proper lady that has been, like, you were always this way and your children have the same nobility privilege as well? I don't know. Somebody's just jealous of that. All right, let me get message of concern. False person reverse. So somebody could have said that you were a fake person. Somebody is shocked that you are who you are, that you're not like inauthentic. Somebody, I don't know, somebody is shocked. They're like, what? The collective really is a privileged lady? What? The collective really is healthy? What? The collective and their child, they're perfectly fine? Somebody was trying to say that you are not who you said you are. Or they're trying to make it seem that you are not who you said you are. So a message of concern, the community is realizing, wow, they're not what the Queen of Wands in reverse said that they were. And this Queen of Wands in reverse energy is like shocked because if she tries to make you seem a certain way, it's like, actually, no, false person in reverse. The collective is actually real, genuine, healthy, privileged, noble, a lady or a man, depending, you know, a lady. They're not in bad health. That's the message of concern for them. That all the games that they were trying to do since 2016 did nothing. Did nothing. Like, no, you're still a real, genuine person. They're trying to make it seem like you were not a privileged lady, that your privileged life was, like, false and fake. Journey reverse. On top of false person reverse. Something about moving. I feel like whoever this person is, let's say there's two people in the same community, right? And one person was trying to tarnish the reputation. Let's say the Queen of Wands in reverse is trying to tarnish the reputation of a privileged lady, right? I feel like she was trying to tarnish the reputation of the privileged lady so bad to where the point where eventually the privileged lady would just get up and move to a different place because there's too many rumors, there's too much drama, there's too many eyes, and, you know, it's just like, she needs to start. That's the energy of the Queen of Wands. Like she wanted to push out the Queen of Wands, or the privilege. This queen, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This Queen of Wands in reverse energy wanted to push out the privileged lady out of something, whether it's the community, the job, a relationship, a status, whatever is like meant to be hers. This Queen of Wands in reverse energy was trying to push out the privileged lady, right? So for some of you, another feminine could have been trying to discredit you, ruin your reputation to the point where you would just leave the town or leave the job or leave the relationship or leave the environment. You would never come back. What happens then is that Queen of reverse energy would come and step in and take the place and be like, see, I told you guys, the privileged lady isn't who they say they are, because otherwise, why would they leave, right? But to their surprise, the Queen of Wands in reverse surprise, you never left. And because you never left, you never quit the job, you never left the relationship, you never left the town, you never left the job, the community, whatever this person was hoping that you would do, maybe like abandon your child even. Maybe they were hoping that you would abandon your children or yourself. You didn't do it. That's their message of concern. Not only are you a real, genuine, authentic, privileged person, but you're still here with the journey reverse. You're still here. Baby girl, you can take it. It's okay. Be careful with that. What did Daddy say? All right, so you're still here. And I feel like that's another message of concern for them. They're like, what? The collective, people are seeing the collective for who they are, and they're still here. So this person did a lot to get you to like be seen as a fake, false person. Be someone to like just get up and leave and abandon yourself, the job, the community, your child, even your children, and make it seem like you were in bad health, like you just, sick, mentally sick, physically sick, emotionally sick, financially sick. It just didn't work. You're still here. You're still in great health. Your inner child is taken care of. Your children, your child out here, they're taken care of. You're still standing, poised, beautiful, glamorous. And you're actually really authentic and genuine, and you're here to stay. So that's the message of concern for this other feminine that has been trying to do this. I feel like they were really trying to do the most just to, in their mind, their plan was to ruin your reputation and then get you to get out. But none of that happened. So where does that leave them? I don't know. I'm not telling you. Because I just heard, so where does that leave me? I don't know. That's not, you figure that out, homegirl. You figure that out. Oh, my coffee is cold, and I don't want to get up and microwave it. It's biscuits. Can I have one? Thank you. She gave me one of her cards. Now here you go. Can I give this to you? No. Can I put it right here? Yes, you can put it right there. All right. All right. I got to put one on this side. So yeah, this is closing out. All right, it closed out. Whatever was trying to, yeah, this shit closed out. This game is over. Marriage in reverse. Woo! Marriage in reverse. What? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pathway in reverse on the bottom of the deck.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got one more.
6.
Yeah, high five. Good job. She's awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
Great job. You're doing great. So we got marriage in reverse.
1, 2.
This could have been somebody that you separated from, or divorced from, or broke up, some sort of relationship or partner. So if you separated from someone or broke up with someone or divorced from someone, they could have been trying to mess with your reputation, push you out of or trying to make it seem that you are something other than what you truly are. That's interesting. Marriage in reverse. I also feel like whoever was doing this, what happens to them, kind of like karma for them in a way, is that their relationships, their marriages, their whatever, it's just their partnerships. Okay, hold on. It's kind of cold. What is it? Their partnerships are ending. So if they were trying to do this, oh, you know what too? Whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse energy, whatever she was trying to do so she was trying to do this to make sure that you would not. I feel like one of the reasons why she was trying to do this is to like make sure that you would not get into a marriage. And I also feel like this is gonna be weird. I also feel like this Queen of Wands in reverse did this to you, privileged lady, because you ended out a relationship or a marriage or a partnership. So it's kind of been like, in a way, it would be like the side chick getting revenge on the main chick on the guy's behalf. It's like that. Well, I'll avenge you. It's like, I don't know, this Queen of Wands in reverse is giving like I'll do this, you know, like let me prove to you that I'm the real one. But it's just like, you did the most for what? So a Queen of Wands in reverse could have just done this to get the affections and attention of a man that you were involved with, and it just, for what? It did nothing. So I also feel like if a Queen of Wands in reverse was doing this to make sure that a marriage would not happen or work out, or a partnership or a relationship, it didn't work out. But it also did nothing for her either. So, okay, great, you broke up like a home wrecker. Great, you broke up a home, but you're not getting anything out of that. You're not getting the man, you're not getting the money, you're not getting the house, you're not getting the car, you're not getting anything out of this. So, congratulations, you broke up a home, but now you have nothing either, right? It's like that. Yeah, because I feel like the Queen of Wands in reverse is also like homewrecker energy, because she's like a whore. She's like she sleeps around and things like that. That's why one of the first things I said in the video was like whore of Babylon. That's like what came out. Let me look at that story. Actually, the coffee's not pretty bad when it's cold. So yeah, somebody did the most to you, a privileged lady, and she got nothing out of it. Wow. All right. So this Queen of Wands in reverse energy, yeah, she did the most. Now, she could actually have been a homewrecker, or that's it. The sins of Babylon, by the spirit of life, which hath righteously measured and knoweth them, are referred to these two heads, fornications and abominations. Wow. So this Queen of Wands in reverse, her inner child is just all types of messed up. That's what I said in the beginning. Like, that's how this person operates. So their inner child is just all types of messed up. This is a grown. These are all adults. This is a grown adult jealous of another adult woman's childhood, and how her foundations are, who she is, her inner child. Like, she just, it's like basically a whore jealous of a privileged lady. Or at least she has a mindset of like a Queen of Wands in reverse. Like, that's the mentality, that's how she operates. So it doesn't make sense that, how are you a Queen of Wands in reverse jealous of a privileged lady? You're the one that's out and about selling, tricking, home wrecking, and this privileged lady is just living lavishly, just taken care of. She's just prim and proper, and she doesn't need for anything. Her health is good. She's clean. That's all of that. So for a Queen of Wands in reverse energy to like do this, like you really thought you were gonna try and pretend like and make it seem like this privileged lady is not a privileged lady. You know how the movie and the books and stories, The Prince and the Pauper. I remember the Mickey Mouse version is the one I used to watch a lot when I was a kid. And if you don't know that story, it's basically like a prince and like a pauper, like a poor person. Now this privileged lady could be like the princess, and the pauper could be like this poor. Oh my gosh, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like, so she may not have been poor, but maybe she has like that mentality or that spiritual, or just I don't know, that mindset, like that poverty mindset, like, right? But in the movies, there's even one with like Vanessa Hudgens. There's one with like I think Selena Gomez, like Monte Carlo. That one was a good one too. Where the princess and the pauper, or the prince and the pauper, whatever, they end up switching places for like a certain amount of time. So I feel like this was kind of like what that was. So this prince or this Queen of Wands in reverse energy tries to switch places with the privileged lady. But what she doesn't realize, or maybe she didn't realize this, that if she tried to do that, what happens in the movies is that they always switch back, because a privileged lady is a privileged lady. A princess is a princess. A pauper is a pauper. So you cannot pretend to be what you're not to be, what you're not. No matter what you want to do, no matter how many games you try to play, no matter what you try to say, no matter how many homes you try to wreck, that's just not meant to be for you, unfortunately, for this Queen of Wands in reverse. So this Queen of Wands in reverse could have been like trying to wreck your home to be a privileged lady, and she did not become a privileged lady, because a Queen of Wands in reverse cannot be a privileged lady, especially if you're not. I'm not saying never, but until you do the work, Queen of Wands in reverse, you're not going to be a privileged lady. That's just, it is what it is. You got to do the work. You can't expect to be a Queen of Wands in reverse and have God bless you. Are you dumb? No offense, but are you? So that's what's going on here. So she tried to take your place, but she didn't realize that even if she did take your place, that's temporary. Because what happens in the movies, they always switch back to their rightful place. The princess becomes a princess again, right? The pauper becomes a pauper again. And then that's it. And here's the thing, too. Because in the movies, the only reason why the paupers or the poor person are only able to take the place of a privileged lady or the prince or the princess is because the prince or the princess, they get tired of their position because of the weight that it holds. In every single one of those movies, right, it's the only reason why that's even possible is because they get tired of the position that they hold, because it's what is that saying? It's a heavy crown to burden. It's a heavy weight, right? Being in this noble, privileged position. But I feel like this Queen of Wands in reverse is like, oh, that life looks great. I want to do that. Not realizing that that weight, that crown comes with weight. That crown comes with burdens and responsibilities that this Queen of Wands in reverse is not fit for, is not prepared for. And the only reason why this was even able to happen is because the princess or the princess, or you privileged lady, privileged man, you got tired of it for a while. So of course you just kind of like, all right, whatever, I don't care. But what happens in those movies, they always switch back. Heavy is a crown. Is that the saying? Heavy is a crown. We have a mature man in reverse. Yeah. So, mature man in reverse, courthouse in reverse. So, if whatever this mature man in reverse was trying to do in the courthouse, so let me put it like this. So whoever you stepped away from, whoever you were involved with in a marriage, partnership, relationship, business, whatever, their side chick went around saying you were this, you were this, you were this, you were this, you were that, to help this mature man with something in court. But not only did the Queen of Wands in reverse energy fail, but whatever this mature man was trying to do in court also failed. So it's kind of like the side chick and the husband, or the side chick and the husband. I just said the same thing twice, so I guess it is that. The side chick and the husband then. They worked together. It's kind of like you, side chick, you work behind the scenes within the community and you start whispering about, and then I will be the face. I will do what I have to do in court, right? So basically the side chick, her job was to convince the community and paint you as a picture, so when whatever came up in court, they would have people to be like, oh yes, the collective this, the collective is in bad health, the collective is not good with children, the collective is a false person, the collective is not a privileged lady, the collective is actually poor, the collective is constantly jumping around and moving around and this and that. That was the job of the Whore of Babylon. That was the job of the Queen of Wands in reverse, to convince the community that you were a false person, so that the mature man in reverse could use that in court somehow. However, not only did that not work, but whatever this court case that this mature man was trying to do on your behalf, it just did not work, because you are still standing, you are still privileged, you still have your children, your child, you are still happy, you are still healthy, you are still taken care of, you're still clean, you're not a false person, you're not moving around, you're still put, you're still where you are. Also, if they were saying that you bounce around and move around and don't have a stable home, that you'd like couch hop or sleep hop, like couch hopping here or there, like you sleep here, like you don't have a stable home or a stable environment, that's actually false. That's another, I feel like something like that, somebody said something like that too. So, official person in reverse, the community sees this. There could be like a corrupt cop, or somebody, or this mature man had some sort of position. He was in some sort of position and was going to use that to his advantage in the courthouse. And it didn't work. The community now sees that this mature man in reverse, that he just fell from grace. So whatever respect that this mature man who had a position, a respectable position within the community, he no longer has a respect of the community. Yeah, so I had a dream like about a year and a half ago about a star falling from the sky. There was like more to that dream, but yeah. So this was a team effort. 2 people collaborated against you, and it just didn't work. All right, let me get some other cards now. Oh, by the way, one of these people, either the mature masculine, the mature man in reverse, or the Queen of Wands in reverse, they've been initiated into something regarding magic. Okay? They went through some sort of initiation process to like get magic or use magic or to gain knowledge. And the whole point of that was to be able to do this to you. Okay? Now, if it was a mature man in reverse, he let himself be initiated in something to win a court case on your behalf. If it was the Queen of Wands in reverse energy, she let herself be initiated in something to gain magic, to do magic, to be involved in magic, to do this on your behalf for this mature man in reverse. All right? There was definitely, one of these people were definitely initiated in something. Like, I'm not going to get into that, but they were definitely initiated into something regarding dark magic practices. Okay? How did they know that? Oh my gosh, how did she know? Oh my god! Who told her? That's so funny. Wow, they want you to be miserable like them. So thanks, but no thanks. There's a partnership, a couple, two people try to trap you with a baby. So, this masculine, the mature man, could have tried to trap you with a baby, and it didn't work. My baby, what's going on? Here. This baby, because this is wet. Hold on. Go get the wipes. Go get the wipes. Right there, the wipes. Go get the... Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So yeah. What was I saying? Initiation, right? Excuse me. Alright, let's move on. They are dancing with the devil. I told you, somebody got initiated. One of these people, I keep saying whore of Babylon. The Queen of Wands in reverse energy. The one that was, her job was to go around the community and spread lies and whisper and say things. And it was so that way, but she had to do it in a very discreet way. She could have even tried to do it subconsciously, like try to go in people's dreams and like tell them things about you, or like put things in people's head about you, right? The only reason that was her job, so that way whatever this masculine was trying to do to you in court, it would like be legit, it would be real, it would pass off, and it didn't work, right? But anyways, my whole point is that they are dancing with the devil. Like somebody got initiated. I told you, just because you forgive doesn't mean you need to forget. Remember this lesson to move forward. So yeah, I mean, I know that these people did the most. Forgive them and then just move on, because forgiving, to be honest, people be like, oh my god, you're gonna forgive them for what they... Realistically, if you really want to think about it, forgiving someone, forgiving people, it's actually very selfish. Because, in a good way, because you're forgiving them for your own sake, so that way you can move on and live your life however you want to live it. Now, if you forgive them and they still can't accept that, or if they still have issues with that, that's entirely up to them. If the guilt still eats them up, they're so shameful about it, they're so regretful about it. Sometimes they may not even care that you forgive them, right? They don't even care, but collective, you forgiving them is really for your own benefit, so you can continue on with this, journey, right? It's like, all right, I forgive you, because if you see a rock in the middle of the road, are you gonna just be like, oh no, a rock, oh no, a rock, I can't go on now, a rock? No, you're gonna, all right, kick the rock out of the way and keep on going, right? Just kick it and keep it pushing. So that would be you. All right, so they try to throw a rock at you. All right, I forgive you. Now let me keep it pushing. Bye. All right, just because you forgive doesn't mean you need to forget. Remember this lesson to move forward. So now you know what it is when it comes to these people. This was a lesson. Now you move on. Now if they want to learn this lesson, because there was a lesson in there for them as well, but that's not your business if they learned it, or if they, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not your business. They are dancing with the devil. Yeah, it was... Somebody got initiated. I feel like it was a whore. I keep saying whore of Babylon. The Queen of Wands in reverse, because it talks about abominations and fornications and things like that. What did it say? Fornications and abominations, yeah. So it could have been the Queen of Wands in reverse who got initiated to be more one. I feel like there's somebody with an energy of like, I'm more one with the earth. But it's really like, it's like it's delusional. I don't know. You know how you see people all the time, especially like in movies, or just like people trying to fit in with like the trend of like spirituality. But it's like, they don't even know the basics of it. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's this mature man or this Queen of Wands in reverse who's just like giving off that energy. Like, yeah, I'm just one with the earth. I don't know. It's like delusional. It's kind of funny though, but whatever. All right, let me move on. If this video cuts off, I'm going to upload it, and I may not even do a second one. Healing brings in love and happiness. Yeah, see? You are this privileged lady with love and happiness, and they're miserable. There's a complete contrast between the two of you. And that's not your problem. All you got to do is focus on being healing and love and happiness, right? They're miserable. Oh, well. That's what I'm saying. Forgive them. Because you're not about to let this rock of a situation distract you from your healing, being loving, being happy. You're not about to do that, collective. So don't do that. Just forgive them and keep it pushing. Right? Now, if you don't want to forgive them, then I don't know. I mean, how are you going to expect to like move on with your life if you're still holding on to that one thing that happened like 20 years ago or 30 years ago or 40 years ago or yesterday or 2 days ago? I mean, maybe yesterday might be like a little fresh, but like I'm saying, like, you cannot hold on to things forever and expect to be 100% at peace. You can't. So forgive them and move on. And if you don't want to hear that, then okay, don't listen to it. I don't know. Pregnant. Oof. Tried to trap you with the baby. Pregnant. So somebody could be pregnant. It could be this Queen of Wands in reverse. So here's what I'm getting. If this mature man in reverse tried to trap you with the baby, what happened was this Queen of Wands in reverse ended up getting pregnant by this mature man in reverse. This mature man in reverse wants no parts of the Queen of Wands in reverse's baby because what he wanted was to trap you with the baby because of your privileged lineage. That's what he wanted. Which is crazy because he wanted that with you, but is trying to discredit you in the courts. And he's also sending this harpy of a woman, this Queen of Wands in reverse, go out in the community and say this and this and this and this about the collective. And I feel like this Queen of Wands in reverse deliberately got herself pregnant. Because it's like, well, I can give you what privileged lady couldn't give you. And it's like, no, you absolutely cannot because you're Queen of Wands in reverse. And what he wanted was specifically with a privileged lady, a privileged lineage. Queen of Wands in reverse does not have that. She does not have that. That's why he wanted to trap a baby with the privileged lady. He wanted a child with her. He wanted the access to that privileged lineage. Okay? That's the only reason why. But I feel like in this Queen of Wands in reverse mind, he just wanted a baby. It was deeper than that. So if she got herself pregnant by this mature man in reverse, this mature man in reverse is like, that's not my baby. White witch. So yeah, you could be a white witch. Privileged lady. You're a white witch. That's what I'm saying. This mature man wanted access to whatever this privileged lady has. Her lineage. Her magic. Her authenticity. Her health. Her like stability with journey in reverse. Whatever this privileged lady has, it's staying put. It's hers and hers alone. This Queen of Wands reverse does not have what this privileged lady has. And it is what it is. It just is how it is. Right? God said what he said. And you just don't have what you don't have. It is what it is. This mature man in reverse wanted access or wanted to be a part of whatever this privileged lady white witch has and is going to have. That's what he wanted. And he did the most. Because it's like, if I can't have it, no one can have it. And I'm going to make sure you don't even have access to what you have. That's what this mature man in reverse, that's why he did all of this. Because it's like, if he can't have it, he's going to make sure no one else can have it, and that you collective, you don't even have access to what you have. So this Queen of Wands in reverse energy did the most. She home wrecked. She got initiated. Ooh, it was the Queen of Wands in reverse that got initiated. She did the most. And she didn't even, like, I don't know. I feel like she was just too dumb to see what this mature man in reverse was actually doing. And she just, you know. But she's a Queen of Wands in reverse. So, in her mind, oh, cool, a competition that I can be involved in? Yes, great. Let me put myself in someone else's business and start competing, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. That's what she was doing. That's her. That's the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? Because I feel like this mature man was leaving out lots and lots of important potent details about this privileged lady white witch. And I feel like when this Queen of Wands in reverse kind of like offered her up to him and to like get initiated and whatever, in her mind is like, yeah, I can be competitive. Yes, I'm gonna be everything you want me to be. And what happened? She got nothing, right? She did all of this and she still gets nothing. Congratulations, you get nothing. I don't know what else to say. All of this, like, this Queen of Wands in reverse be doing the most. And that's why I'm saying, like, you do the most and you still get nothing in the end. And then you want to take it out on a privileged lady who does nothing and she gets the most. You see the difference? The Queen of Wands in reverse does the most and she gets nothing. The privileged lady white witch, she does nothing and she gets the most. I feel like that's why the mature man in reverse wanted this privileged lady white witch, because she does nothing and she still gets everything from the divine. That's what he wanted. He wanted to be in the energy of doing nothing, just resting, relaxing, being beautiful, being poised, being demure, but she gets nothing. But that's how it seems, because heavy, the weight is the crown. Is that the saying? Because everybody thinks that this white witch privileged lady she does nothing and she gets everything. That may be true, but at the same time, it's not true. It's like one of those double-edged truth swords. Congratulations, you leveled up. So this entire thing was a lesson that you got to level up from. All right, collective. Let me pull out some tarot and then I'm going to close the reading. That's so dumb. Like, you really got initiated for nothing. Now you got to sit there with the consequences of your initiation. Like, you really got initiated for a man who doesn't even, like, want you. That's very sad, actually. It is. And I'm only laughing because I'm just, like, appalled. Like, you really did that? And you got nothing? It's like doing all of this. It's just like, I can't even imagine how that would feel, doing all of that work. Oh, man. To get nothing out of it. Well, at the end of the day, nobody told this Queen of Wands in reverse to do what she did, right? Nobody told her. And she could have been like, well, the mature man in reverse told me. It doesn't matter. You have a choice. This entire realm is about free will. So he could have said, oh, do this, or I won't do that. Do this, or I won't do that. Or you need to do this, or now you need to. Every step of the way, you had the opportunity to be like, no, I don't want to do that. No thanks. It's very simple. And I see this all the time. This realm is about free will. Someone said you may not like the choices, but the choice is there. So it's like, either do this or I won't talk to you anymore. You don't want to do this, but you also don't want to stop talking to this mature man in reverse. So you made the choice to do that. Tastes like candy canes on Christmas. She's so cute. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Congratulations, collective. Not only do you get to level up, but you get to move on to calmer waters in your life. You get to be at peace. You get to be happy. You get to be prosperous. There's nothing but peace in your environment. That's what I'm saying. The privileged lady, she doesn't need anything. She doesn't want anything. Anything that if she wants anything, the divine gives it to her. If she needs something, the divine gives it to her. On top of being a white witch, she's focused on her healing, her love and happiness. She gets to level up spiritually, even financially, mentally, physically, emotionally. She gets to level up in every way. Look at that. She gets... Oh, there's something about wisdom, too. She gets a lot of wisdom. Wait a minute. That's a narwhal, right? Give me 1 second. I don't think... Wow. Narwhal symbolizes magic powers, freedom, and empathic abilities. Yeah, you just level up in every possible way. Right? Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. That's what I'm saying. Like, whatever you want, this is exactly what this mature man in reverse wanted access to. And he did not say that to the Queen of Wands in reverse. Whatever story he spun to the Queen of Wands in reverse, it was not what the Queen of Wands in reverse thought. Because he didn't tell her that you were this privileged lady white witch who can heal, who can level up, who has access to magic and this and this and this and this and this and this and that. He didn't say that to her. So he let this Queen of Wands in reverse get caught up in things that she cannot come back from. And I feel like he just kind of like ditched her, just dumped her. All right, well, you couldn't do what I needed you to do, bye. And in the process, she could have gotten pregnant by him, and he's just like, this is not mine. Or like could be trying to deny it, or make it seem like it's not his, or just like trying to not get involved with it. Because that's not the baby he wanted with the person he wanted. But, that's not my business. I'm just telling you what the cards say, right? If there's one thing that has nothing but tea, all the tea and nothing but the tea, it's tarot cards. Right? All the tea, nothing but the tea. But, yeah, so you're just in your own world, peacefully, and this is what these people are dealing with. And this is the message of concern that this mature man is getting. That you're still happy, you had a child, or you have your children. Some of you could even had a child without this mature man in reverse, like the mature man in reverse is not the father of the child, that you're not in bad health, that you're actually a genuine person, that you're staying put, you're healing, love, and happiness, a white witch, you leveled up, and you're in the Six of Swords energy. All of that is a message of concern for this mature man in reverse. That's why whatever he was trying to do in the courthouse or spiritually or lawfully, it just, my friend, what are you doing? Wow, narwhal symbolizes magic powers. Look it up. Look up spiritual meaning of a narwhal. And this is a narwhal. You see? How like the horn is right here. I thought it was a whale, but I didn't see that. Yeah. Narwhal is a unicorn of the sea, channeling magic through its tusk as it points to the sky, constantly remembering its spiritual mission. Narwhal uses its own body as a magic wand to connect to the divine and feel into deeper realities. That's delicious. I love that. All right. What else? Four of Swords. Look at more healing, resting, relaxing. Look at that. And there's unicorns. And then look. Narwhal. Right? Narwhals are the unicorns of the sea. Basically, everything that a unicorn does on land. And then there's unicorns here. And then Four of Swords. And look, the person is just relaxing on this hammock that looks like a half crescent moon. There's swords here. So yeah, you're massively protected. And then there's like little soldiers on top of the unicorns. You see that? So whatever gifts you have, though, it's protected. You could have like 4 gifts or more than 4 gifts. Yeah, that's amazing. You're just, and it says love brings in healing brings in love and happiness. And we have the Four of Swords again. And then we have death. Yeah, so you could be a Scorpio can be evolved. But somebody tried to put an end to all of this for you. And it really had to do with like your inner child. Like they try to put an end to your healing or a child of yours or you from having a child with anybody else. I also feel like if they were able to trap you with a baby, it would stop you from being in this energy, because it's like you have access to what's rightfully yours. This mature man in reverse wanted access to all of this. So in their mind, if they trapped you with the baby, got you pregnant, trapped you with the baby, all of this would be siphoned from you onto them. That's what they wanted. But it didn't happen. What's rightfully yours is yours. God is saying, I said what I said, right? What belongs to my collective belongs to my collective. So if this person was trying to get you pregnant, it just wasn't happening. God was not letting that happen. That's crazy. It's like God was like your birth control. My angel girl, so. The Hanged Man reverse. Somebody, this mature man in reverse, he's stuck. I feel like not only did he get himself stuck in a court of law, or like trying to get you caught up in some court case, he got himself caught up in the court case. But I feel like spiritually, he also got himself caught up and stuck. The Queen of Wands in reverse got herself caught up and stuck. Like, who? That's... I mean, I'm not trying to judge, but like, whoever got initiated to please somebody and to prove to them their loyalty, and it's just like you really did that. They are dancing with the devil, the Hanged Man reverse. So now we have Pisces on the board. This is really about, like, this was like a whole spiritual battle going on. And they try to, I don't know, they just did the most spiritually, try to mess with you, and it just didn't work. It's like, I don't know, I feel like they may not have even known what it is that they were up against, known what they were dealing with. Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they failed at this. Six of Wands reverse. They failed to this. Whatever they were trying to do, they did not get recognition. They did not get respect from the community. They did not win a court case, whether it's spiritually or out here. They did not get the access to this privileged lady's everything. Now what they get is to be miserable and stuck. And for a lot of them, they're spiritually stuck. They just don't know what to believe in, who to believe in, what they believe in. They don't know where to go. They don't know what move to make. They just don't know. All they know is that they're miserable and that they're dancing with the devil. And that's what you get for making deals and contracts with things that you don't even understand. I also feel like they're spiritually blocked. Whatever bit of amount of magic that they had, it just got taken away, either by the divine or whoever and whatever they initiated with, made a contract with. And it's like, okay, well, this is my magic now. So I also feel like a contract was made along the lines of like, if you do this, then I'll give you an abundance of magic. But if you can't do this, then I'm going to take all the magic that you have for myself and keep it. And like I said, whatever magic that they had or abilities, they don't have that anymore. It was taken from them. Alright, I don't care about that anymore. Leave it alone. Because somebody just asked, well, how do I get it back? I don't know. That's not my business. King of Swords on the fence. Yeah, this person's stuck. They're also having trouble with their mental health. Oh my god, Dancing with the Devil, the Hangman reverse, King of Swords on the fence. Yeah. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to think. They don't know what to believe in. They don't know what to put their faith in. They're having trouble with their faith. They're not happy. They don't even know what the truth is anymore. I feel like they've been so they've been under this illusion for such a long time that it's like, where do they even begin putting their head up, you know? And I feel like this Queen of Wands in reverse didn't make anything better, because I feel like there's like something about instigating. This Queen of Wands in reverse around this mature man in reverse, who's like a narcissist, was like amplifying the situation, or like, yeah, I'm like, she's like that, like that kind of energy. This is somebody who would be like, yeah, no, you're right, yeah, oh yeah, no, definitely, yeah, oh yeah, you're right, like that. Like, is that what you truly believe, or are you just trying to like hype the situation so that way, you know, the energy is more chaotic than needed? So I feel like this Queen of Wands in reverse hypes up the energy to make it more chaotic. I feel like that's what one of her role was in this, whether she knew it or not, whether he knew it or not. Oh my god. What time is it? Okay. Oh wow, I'm already like an hour in. I'll get a couple more cards and then I'll close it. Like I said, if the video cuts off, then I'm just gonna upload it as is. The Lovers. Oh my gosh. So now this mature man in reverse is like having trouble finding balance within him. We got Gemini, then Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Death. I was going to say Pisces. So somebody did this out of spite. So if you separated yourself from this mature man in reverse, he did all of this out of spite to you. That's the only reason why. So you did all of that out of spite. Look at you now, right? Look at you. So now this mature man in reverse, who's having issues with his mental health and his self entirely, it's given the vibes of like he wants to bring balance to you, but mostly to help bring balance to him. This Queen of Wands in reverse that's still hovering around him, I hate to say it, but he doesn't care about her. He just doesn't. Whether or not she's pregnant with his child, that's not what he cares about. That's not his main focus. His main focus has always and will be this privileged lady and this privileged lady, White Witch. That will always be his focus for now until I don't even know how long. All right, it could be for like ever, but it was never this Queen of Wands in reverse. It's not her baby. It's not her lineage. It's not her. It's his privileged lady, White Witch. He wants to bring balance to you and you alone. A part of it is selfish. Like, part of it, it's like redeeming. Like, he wants to redeem himself. But the other part of it is that he feels like if he redeems the situation with you, you know, he won't be in this, he won't be feeling and thinking and stuck like this anymore. Right? So, part of him genuinely means it. But the other part is only because he wants to be able to, like, have access to his magic. He wants to not be stuck. He wants to, like, you know, he just doesn't want to be the way he is right now. So, and in order to do that, like, in his mind, he has to make things right. But I feel like it's not the right time to make things right with you, only because there's another situation that's going on with him. Ooh, I am getting into people's business, sorry. Because he's got this Queen of Wands in reverse around him that's, like, knocked up. So even if he wanted to bring you balance and peace, it's not, I don't want to say like it's not going to do anything, because it kind of really isn't, because you're not the one collective that's dealing out mercy and forgiveness, right? I'm like, if you forgive this person, you forgive them, but that's not really going to do anything for them. That's up to God to change anything in this person's life, in these people's lives. And I don't know, we don't get into God's business, right? God gets into your business. It is what it is. The Fool reverse. Yeah, somebody, that's what I'm saying. All of this was done. This was the wrong thing to do. They should have never done this. This is like, I don't know, somebody really thought that they could do this to you. It's like you wanted to take a leap of faith. I feel like, so if you separated yourself from this mature man in reverse, right? In his mind, he's like, well, if you're not going to be with me, you're not going to have access. If you're not going to give me access to what you have, then you're not going to have access to what you have. But on top of that, it's like, they I don't know, it's weird, because in a weird way, too, they did all of this to, like, have a second chance with you. It's like if they knocked you down and took everything from you, maybe you would go back to them. If they destroyed your reputation and nobody else wanted you, knowing that they were the ones that were doing this, in their mind, well, they have to come back to me. If nobody wants them, because I made sure that nobody else would want them. If I made sure that they cannot manifest and they cannot create and they cannot heal, you know, I would be here with open arms so that way they can come back to me. It didn't work. They did all of this and it didn't work. We got Aries with the Fool. Now this person is in fear because they did all of this. They're like, ha ha ha. Now the collective has to want me back. The collective has to be with me. I took everything from them. Their reputation, their magic, their stability, their children, their child, their health. I took everything and I'm the only one here. They have to see that I'm the only one here for them. So they're going to have to come back to me and me only. So that way I had access to what their lineage provides. But it didn't work. Because God's like, no. Biscuits? It's biscuits. God's like, no. It's not a biscuit. It's a scone. I said no. Right? And on top of that, they involve the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like, you make sure that the community thinks this of the collective. And then I'll do this of the collective. I'll be the face. You be behind the scenes. Because eventually the collective is going to want to come back to me. But did they come back though? Because it seems like they just moved on entirely. And they found peace in doing so. So was it really worth it? Ask yourself. Like, be real, be for real. Did it really work? No. Because now here you come. They thought the collective was going to come crawling back to them. But they are the ones that's going back to the collective. They wanted to see you on your knees begging, please, please take me back, karmic masculine, please, please, please. And now they're the ones that's like on their knees begging, crying, ugly crying at that. Collective, I'm so sorry. I'm collective, please take me back. Please, I would do anything. Right? And God's like, scones? I don't think so. All right, let me get one more and then I'm going to close it. This was, they did, this is like you break up with somebody and they do the most to try and win you back and it did nothing. This is what this is. Someone who couldn't accept the breakup. Someone who couldn't accept the ending of a partnership. The termination of a job. The ending of a relationship. The whatever ending this is, the mature man in reverse, because we also have death here. Whatever you put an end to, collective, it released you, right? It released you. You were able to move on to the swords. And it's like, you're not going to end things. I'm going to end things. But you can't, because I already did. So what are you talking about? Right? That's really what this is. Somebody who couldn't accept the ending of a situation. And in their mind, it's like, well, no. I'm going to end things my way. And I'm going to do this. And you're just like, I'm a privileged lady. I don't have to do anything. I'm just going to be on my merry way and be peaceful and happy and loving. And I'm going to take a nap, right? With the Four of Swords. I'm going to take a nap. So if you want to go ahead and be messy, go ahead and be messy because I'm going to take a nap. And God's like, yes, that's my girl. Go take a nap because we got this situation handled. We got this. And you're like, all right, God, let me take a nap. You got this? You good? All right, I'm going to take a nap. And you have this karmic masculine. Collective, please. Collective. And the Queen of Wands in reverse energy is behind this masculine. I don't know, like she's trying to get his attention. She could be like, oh, but the baby. He's like, what baby? That's not my baby. Or like, what baby? I don't know. He could just be doing the most to like not want it or be involved or be around it. I'm like all up in this story. And I'm usually never like in this detail, like in depth, but I have time today. One more card. Can mommy have a chip? Can I have one? Look, Wheel of Fortune. Thank you! She gave me a chip. She is so sweet. So yeah. Wheel of Fortune. That's you, collective. White witch, privileged lady. Yeah, that's what all of this was for. And no one was going to take this away from you because God said, I said what I said and I'm not going to change it. Right? Like Nene Leaks. So yeah, that's that. So that's all he wanted access to. That's why he doesn't want this Queen of Wands in reverse energy. Because she doesn't have this. This is what your lineage brings, collective. Look. 6 of Cups. This is somebody from your past. They want to... I feel like they want to like bring up memories from the past. They want to have a second chance. But I don't know. Maybe things could have been different had they not done all of this, right? But they did. And it was meant to be this way because it's like, I don't know. I feel like this person was just not for you. Right? So it's kind of like they needed to play their role and prove it that they are in fact not the person for you. So, yeah. This is also the Fool. Yeah, this person is like reminiscing on the old times, or also they're there's another whale here. There's a whale. This person is also wishing that they were wise enough, or that they knew, if they knew then what they know now, like, you know, if like that saying, if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have had my little accident, you know, like that, the green fairy says that in Beetlejuice at the very end. If I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have had my little accident. Yeah, this person, this karmic masculine is like, if I knew then what I knew now, I would have never done that. I would have never done any of this. I would have never done that. I would have just ended things amicably, and then maybe, like, you know, whatever, right? Because look, there's also a female in this clamshell sailing away. And this man, he's holding cups of flour. It's like he wants to resurrect a love with this white witch privileged lady. He wants to resurrect something. He wants to bring her love, right? And also we have the Lover's card again here. Oh man, this is why I do like one reading a day. Like if I'm really in the mood energetically, I'll do like 2 readings, right? But he wants to bring love and happiness. But the way she's got this cup, she's holding a cup, and it's like down. There's no love for this masculine from her. She doesn't have love for him. She's sailing away. She sailed away with the 6 of Swords. She's like, I'm finding peace elsewhere. You did not bring me peace. You did not bring me peace. You did not bring me joy. I'm leaving. Bye. And I'm taking my Wheel of Fortune energy with me. Because it's mine. But he now wants to be loyal to her. He now wants to bring her love. He wants to bloom things. He wants to resurrect this love. He wishes he was wiser. And he feels like she's at an emotional distance from him, which in her, like, why wouldn't she be, right? So I feel like if he's trying to offer her loyalty, it's like, she's like, I don't want that now. What is that? What good is that? What good is that for me now? Right? You did the most. All right, so